In the heart of Whispering Woods, where the trees swayed gently in the wind and the river sang soft melodies, lived a clever little squirrel named Trixie. She was known throughout the forest for her quick thinking and kind heart. Every autumn, the animals of the forest gathered their food and stored it inside the great oak, the oldest and strongest tree in the woods. It was their way of preparing for the cold winter ahead. One crisp morning, as the animals were busy collecting acorns and berries, a loud crash shook the ground. Birds fluttered from the treetops, and startled rabbits froze mid-hop. The great oak had lost one of its biggest branches, and the animals' food was trapped inside its hollow trunk. "Oh no! If we don't get our food out, we won't have enough to last the winter," cried Benny the bunny. Oliver the owl swooped down and examined the heavy fallen branch. "This is bad," he said gravely. "It would take weeks to move this on our own." "We don't have weeks," Pip the mouse squeaked. "Winter is coming fast." Trixie twitched her nose, thinking quickly. "We don't need to move the branch," she said. "We just need to get the food out." She called on her friends for help. The woodpeckers flew in, tapping small holes into the thick branch to create openings. The tiny ants scurried inside, rolling the acorns one by one toward the exits. The strong badgers pushed and lifted parts of the branch to make it easier for the smaller animals to reach inside. The rabbits and raccoons quickly carried the food to a safe hiding spot. The animals worked together, making steady progress. But just as they were about to retrieve the last of their acorns, a rustling noise came from the bushes. Fang the Fox stepped out, his sharp eyes gleaming. "Well," he said, smirking. "Looks like you've gathered quite the feast. It would be a shame if someone else took it." The animals froze. If Fang stole their food, they would have nothing left for winter. Trixie remained calm and whispered something to the birds. The clever blue jays nodded and took off into the sky. "Everyone, scatter the leaves," Trixie called. The birds swooped down, releasing a flurry of crunchy autumn leaves onto the ground. In the golden-brown swirl of leaves, Fang lost his footing. "Whoa!" He yelped as he tumbled and fell, rolling right into a pile of thick vines. He struggled, but the vines tangled around him. The animals quickly carried away the last of their food, laughing and cheering. When Fang finally untangled himself, he found the forest animals standing together, their food safely stored away. Oliver the owl hooted proudly. "That was a brilliant plan, Trixie." Trixie smiled. "It wasn't just me. We all worked together." Benny the bunny nodded. "And teamwork saved the day." That night, under a sky full of twinkling stars, the animals celebrated their victory. Thanks to their clever thinking and teamwork, they would have plenty of food for the winter. As the wind whispered through the trees, Trixie curled up in her cozy nest, knowing that no matter what challenges came their way, they could always overcome them, together.